Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Larson.
And of course, Backlash is coming up this weekend. We got our big predictions challenge going down over at the Friendo Club stuff. So be sure, if you want to get in on the predictions challenge, this is the WrestleMania Backlash predictions challenge. It's not the biggest predictions challenge. It's the one after the biggest predictions challenge.
Yeah, and therefore probably much smaller. But hey, if you win this predictions challenge, not only you get a cool hat that Steve's still in the process designing, you get this one-of-a-kind piece of Steve and Larson merchandise. It's a shirt that we had made back in our machinima days for our first trip to E3 in 2011.
That's some lore right there.
Some lore. What is this on here? Some dust. That'll be removed before shipping.
No, why bother? Hey, I did sand down the CM Punk title. It's about to go out in the mail.
Smart.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it might have made it worse. But regardless, that's for Fear and Loathing to deal with. Let's talk about Backlash. We're going to give you guys our predictions, and of course we use confidence points.
We do
with our predictions to indicate how confident or lack the amount of confidence or lack thereof we have in the matches, Lars.
Correct. Confidence points. So for example, there's 5 announced matches so far. Match most confident, you give 5 confidence points. Match least confident, you give 1. Each match must have a unique confidence point value. That means you can't double up points. You get that pick right, you get those points. And the month after all the shows, we're including this predictions challenge. Whoever has the most points gets hat, gets shirt, new predictions champion.
That's right. And you also get to have a picture entered into the Big Blue Championship Hall of Fame. I got to get that Fear and Loathings one up too. Anyway, that's over on our Patreon. I think it's the pinned post for free on our Patreon. So you can check that out right now. You can look at the I got the entire history of, like, written up, an oral history of. It's just my voice, though. When I say oral history, it's just I wrote it.
It's Steve's oral
history.
Steve's oral history. Anyways, you want to get to picking some matches here?
Yep.
All right, let's start off with the Intercontinental title match, men's Intercontinental title match. Dominic Mysterio defending against Penta. Who do you got, Steve?
Dominic Mysterio. He just won this thing. He's getting tremendous reactions. His character arc has actually been pretty great in WWE over the past couple of years. And then Penta, of course, flavor of the month. He's awesome. People love him. Flash in the pan.
Wow.
Cero miedo. No, look, this guy, he's going to have some staying power. But Dominic Mysterio has a couple things in his favor. Number 1, Judgment Day. Number 2, he's got El Grande Americano gunning for Penta. So you got to feel some way, shape, or form Penta's not going to come out of this as champion. I've got 3 confidence points on this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go 2 confidence points on this. Because I guess there's the possibility that this ends in a DQ finish and they just don't they don't have the title change hands. So, yeah, I got 2 confidence points on Dom Mysterio.
I got 2 on Dom as well. But Dom's already pinned Penta in a match. Due to outside interference. So they've gone that route before. You'd like to hope they won't kind of copy-paste that type of finish. But then again, you got El Grande Americano, as you said, coming after Penta as well. In the end, Dom just won that title, although he's having a bit of a reckoning with the responsibilities of becoming champion. And maybe it's the situation where he takes those responsibilities lightly at first, loses the title, and then aims to get it back because, now I know. I've learned now.
Yeah, but once you get it off and once Penta has it, kind of hard to think that he's going to then drop it really quick.
I don't know. They might decide to kind of pass that back and forth a couple times. I don't know.
Could be possible.
Like literally, if Dom hadn't already pinned Penta recently, I'd be like, oh, Dom. Because of Judgment Day interference. But we saw that not that long ago. So yeah. Let's talk about Gunther taking on Pat McAfee. So we've spent a lot of time discussing how this match should go, how it could go, and I'm guessing they're going to try to give fans some measure of hope that Pat could pull this match out. Whatever hope there is for Pat's fortunes in this match should be short-lived and should be squashed quickly by Gunther. Gunther should win this handily, decisively, and he should destroy Pat McAfee at the end of this match. Multiple power bombs, a bunch of chops. Maybe Pat even gets busted open. And if you have the image of Pat passing out with blood running down his face, and Gunther's put him in the sleeper. Even though Pat got annihilated, that could get him more over with the crowd because he did tap out. Anyways, I got Gunther with 3 confidence points.
Pat McAfee's an accomplished athlete in the NFL, one of the hard-hitting sports to be a part of. Gunther on a losing streak right now. He lost to WrestleMania. And don't
to the better
interrupt.
Match.
I can feel that you want to interrupt
pull
me.
This type of stunt because you're going to pick Gunther with 3 confidence points. I know you are.
You don't know me that well. Because what I'm saying here is Pat McAfee fighting on behalf of a 60-year-old man, a decrepit Michael Cole. We already saw Gunther stand tall with choking him out. Therefore, with all that being said, I am choosing with 4 confidence points.
4. Gunther with 4.
Pat McAfee.
to
lose this match to Gunther. I had you. I had
no,
you going.
Didn't.
I had you.
I wasn't born yesterday.
Pat McAfee is going to lose this match to Gunther with 4 confidence points. I got a lot of confidence on this one, man. Gunther ain't losing this.
No.
And guess what? If they set up Gunther versus Goldberg, he ain't losing that either.
Shouldn't. Nope. Let's talk the U.S. Championship.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jacob Fatu defending against L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
And Damian Priest. Steve, who do you got?
I got Jacob Fatu retaining his title with 3 confidence points, putting to rest the idea that Drew McIntyre is not going to lose a match for the rest of the year, which is what I thought was going to happen. However,
he's not going to be pinned in this one.
He will not be pinned in this match. That will go to either LA Knight or Damian Priest.
Yeah, probably Damian Priest.
Probably Damian Priest. Yeah, Jacob just won this. He's wildly over. He's in that great position where he can be kind of a bad guy or do bad things and still be super cheered. So, yeah, this ain't changing hands. I got Jacob Fatu with 3 confidence points.
It's a star-studded lineup in this match, you know? You got
don't
2 former world champions.
I just did the thing.
Plus
man.
LA Knight, who could have easily been put in that Jey Uso spot. He could be world heavyweight champion right now.
Gimmick doesn't even work with 4 people.
Why do you say that?
Go ahead and do it.
Because there's more options to try to say, I think this person is going to... Anyways. No, I got Jacob Fatu with 4 confidence points. What do you think I was going to do?
Oh, you didn't even try to do the thing.
No, why'd you think I was going to try?
I derailed it.
No, you didn't. Jacob Fatu, 4 confidence points.
No, I feel bad that I spoiled your gimmick.
There's
still time. There's still time. All right, man. Let's talk about the Women's Intercontinental Championship, currently held by Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria.
She's putting that on the line against Becky Lynch. It's recycling versus Becky Lynch. I thought their promo was a lot of fun on Raw. However, Lyra stood tall after delivering her finish
Nightwing.
to the Nightwing thing to Becky Lynch. However, as we've seen just this past WrestleMania, we just saw this. Go on, Matt, doesn't mean shit in the Paul Levesque era, Larson. Therefore, because of that, I am choosing Lyra Valkyria to lose this match to Becky Lynch. I had you going on that one.
No, you didn't. I know you're picking Becky.
This one, I only got 1 confidence point on. Becky Lynch, 1 confidence point.
Yeah, I got Becky with 1. Regardless of the go-home math, right now the story just kind of makes sense. Becky wins it first, then Lyra wins it back down the line, maybe when Bayley comes back. And so Becky loses the title. Lyra gets it back. You can go from the feud, Becky feuding with Lyra to Becky feuding with Bayley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Is there any chance, just for the sake of conversation, that Becky wins this and then they have Becky and Bayley feud over the title?
I suppose it's possible.
And then spin Lyra off into something else.
Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like the story is Becky has to cheat to win this first match. Lyra gets the title back, and then just seems to be the case.
All right.
Let's talk this main event. John Felix Anthony Cena defending the WWE Undisputed title against Randall Keith Orton.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5 confidence points left.
Okay.
Now you got a 17-time world champion versus a 14-time world champion.
Right.
And wouldn't it be great if Randall Keith Orton were to win this match, become a 15-time world champion? He'd only be 2 away from John Felix Anthony Cena. And
yes, that's what I was thinking.
And then
too.
Orton loses it, not to Cena, to somebody else, then gets it back. He's got 16.
Look at that. Boom.
Loses again, wins it back. He's got 17. He and Cena are tied. They have a match towards the end of the year to determine who is record holder for most championships.
Title and record.
So I got 5 confidence points on that not happening. I got 5 on Cena.
Here's the thing, Larson. I really like what you just said up until you gave your pick. Also, I don't know if you know this. They're in St. Louis. St. Louis happens to be the birthplace 50 years ago of Randall, Keith, Orton. I hear voices in my head, and they say Randy Orton will lose this match to John Cena. 5 confidence points.
Oh, if you're hearing voices in your head, Steve, you need to address that.
Well, I've got like a playlist going right now.
Oh,
so,
it's Orton's theme song?
No, it's CKY, actually.
Do they have lyrics to their songs?
What's that?
They have lyrics?
Yeah, man.
I just remember.
Yeah, it's just a guy doing that. It's like Beavis and Butthead.
It sounded like a guitar to me, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like that guy from Police Academy.
Michael Winslow.
That guy, yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Anyways, let us know who you guys think are going to win all these matches in the comments below. Well, actually, no, I want you guys to tell us who's going to lose these matches in the comments below.
Go.
Yeah, and join us. We're going to be doing, of course, our live watch-along of Backlash this weekend, and then our review right after over at youtube.com/Steve and Larson. Of course, also over at our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Steve and Larson. So join us for that. Till next time. Oh, and then we'll be back here, Friendo Club, the next day for star ratings.
Yeah.
So till then, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.